Welcome to the Wyoming Knits YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee, and this is my channel where I like to talk about all the things that I have been working on and knitting on this past week. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry. Instagram, I am Jenny Lee Knits, and on Ravelry, I am Jenny Lee S Knits. Today is Sunday, January 21st, and this is episode 26. Coming to you today from Southwest Wyoming, where I live with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie, Dax. We've reached 500 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and thank you for stopping by and watching all the things that I've been up to. Welcome to all of our new viewers, and welcome back to everyone that's been here for a while. Thank you. So today I have one finished object and some things that I've been working on. So we'll go ahead and get started with finished objects. So my first finished object is my Vanilla is the New black socks. I have both of them finished. This is a different construction for the heel. So, excuse me, you start with your cuff. I did a 2x2 cuff. I cast on the smallest size. I did the 2x2 ribbing for 20 stitches, and then I did the leg for 70 rounds, and I started in on the heel. I did the heel turn it set to in the pattern, and then I just kept knitting until it was the size that it would fit my foot, and I did my regular toe that I do for all of my socks. These fit, the heel fits really nicely on my foot, but when they're on my foot it does bunch up a little bit right in here. So I'll have to play with this a little bit and see if I have too many stitches here or what is going on with that. I'll put in a picture of what it looks like on my foot. So I have both of these finished. I am wearing my Musselburgh hat today. This is the hat I finished a couple episodes ago that was drying still, and so I decided to wear that today so you could see it. So that was the only thing I finished this last week. I have a half finished object. I finished one sock. This yarn is like a marled zebra yarn. I'll show you the second one. So I've started in on the second one. I do knit these on 9-inch circular needles. This is a size 1, 2.25 millimeter. I cast on 56 stitches and did a 2x2 cuff, and then I'm going to do plain stockinette for 70 rounds, do the contrasting heel, and then I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and a few more, and then the toe. So when I work on this one, I will just, after 10 rounds or so, I count and then move my stitch markers over so I can make sure and have them the same amount of rounds for each sock. This is a Zen Yarn Garden yarn I got. I did purchase it on Zulily, but it looks like they are no longer their website is under construction or being taken down, and so you can find this on the Zen Yarn Garden website, and I'll have that linked in the description box below. Everything I talk about today will have a pattern link and a yarn link, and then I will have links to shops where I bought all of my project bags. So this first sock is living in a bag I got from Mountain State Stitches. And that is the only 2 socks I've worked on this week. I did work on the next Musselburgh hat that I cast on. I worked on that just a little bit more. This is also a Zen Yarn Garden yarn. I'll put the name of the color of the yarn. It's a very dark green. And so last time I was right here, and I've done just a little bit. This is nice, relaxing knitting when I'm just sitting on the couch or reading and don't need to think about anything. I just get to the marker, slip, get to the next marker, slip, and I do leave my markers in the whole time, so when I get to the other side, then I know where my decreases should start. So it's the same for the beginning and the end. So I've been working on this one. I don't have the label anymore. I'm not sure what I did with that. I caked this up about a year ago and lost the label. So those are the 2 small projects I've been working on. The next couple of things are a little bit bigger projects. I have 2 cardigans and a cowl that I've been working on. I'll show you the cowl. The cowl and the yarn I got for this hat are both from this dyer. It came in a 31-day countdown. It was a labyrinth countdown for December. You counted down to the new year, and it came in this fun bag. And so all of the colors have names inspired by the labyrinth. And so the hat was "You Have No Power Over Me." And I have all the names to all the colors linked on my Ravelry page for this project. So I've shown this a few times. Let's see. Last time I was right here. I did put a couple more repeats in. This is a 8-round repeat, and you're supposed to do it works for your 20-gram minis, and so I'm using fingering weight held double to make a DK, and I followed the DK pattern with the fingering weight held double, and you're supposed to do 8 rounds. There's some setup rounds, and then you finish off. After the 8th round, you switch to the next color, and then that should only take about 10 grams, and then you start over. And some of these I didn't quite get all 8 rounds, so I just stopped wherever the yarn ran out and started the next color. Overall, it's not going to matter. This was written for a 24 mini skein countdown or scraps, and I'm using 30, so it's still going to be long enough. When I'm finished, I'll Kitchener the provisional cast on And then it'll be a long infinity cowl that I can wear outside. Almost finished. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have about 18 left. So I should be able to, if I just keep working, get it done within the next week or two. So I have taken this downstairs and put it next to my chair because now I don't have to worry about keeping the yarn that I've finished separate from the yarn that I haven't finished in the bag, so I can reach in and grab the next one easily. So that is one of my works in progress. We'll go with the next one I made the most progress on. This one is Living in a Bag by Awesome Granny. I still have not been able to zip it up, so it just sits like a bowl next to my chair. So I am using Knit Picks Wool of the Andes in the Haze Heather color. This is a worsted weight pattern. This is the Harvest Cardigan by Tin Can Knits. Last time I was down here working on the bottom, so I finished that and I've bound off. I just did a knit through the back loop, bind off. So you knit one, put it back on the needle, knit 2 stitches through the back loop, put it back on the needle, knit 2 stitches through the back loop, and then I have finished a whole sleeve. And I have picked up stitches and started on the next one. So I put the stitch marker right here for my first round, and then it says knit for this amount of inches and then start your decreases. Oh, knit for this much. So I put every 10 rounds I put another stitch marker for the counted 10 rounds, and then right here's where I started my decreases. And then I've put a marker every decrease until I got down to the amount of stitches I should have. And then I measured the whole thing and then started the cuff and then measured the cuff. I did the same bind off on the cuff. So this one should be finished soon. Hopefully I can get it finished in the next couple of days and get it blocking, so next weekend I can be wearing it. I've been using the Tin Can Knits app to knit this one. That has been a really easy, enjoyable experience. You put in your parameters of the pattern. It'll say what size do you want to use, what needles are you using, and you pick all of the things, and then it just gives you instructions for the size that you're working on. So instead of in the pattern where it has all the stitch numbers, it just has your size. So that has made it very enjoyable to work on the app. I have one more cardigan that I've been working on. This is living in a bag that one of my coworkers made me. I knit her a shawl and she made me a bag. So she doesn't sell bags or anything. She just made it for me as a maker exchange. So I am using Yarn Cafe Creations. I'm using the Minty Kiss Cocoa color. I bought this a few years ago and I was going to do the All of the Lights cardigan, which I have frogged and repurposed the yarn. So some of my yarn is like ramen noodles. So last time I had not put the sleeves on hold yet. This is the Ruska cardigan. So I think I'm gonna love this. I love these colors, the dark, moody, kind of rainbow. I like to use Chowgu needles. I use my interchangeable set for almost everything. And then when I get to the sleeves, I just put them on the smaller cords, put the stoppers on the end, and then when it's time to knit the sleeves, all I have to do is take the stopper off, put my needles on, and I am ready to go. This way I don't have to worry about waste yarn or barber cords. I can just put the needles on and go. So I've got a few more inches to knit, and then there's pockets on the bottom. I'll put in a picture so you can see what it looks like finished. But it's got the nice shoulder and arms, and then garter stitch, a ribbed edge. So, oh, I love this color. I can't wait for this to be done. So, I've been working on this a little at night after school. Got my cute little dragon stitch stoppers on there. And that is everything that I have been working on. I did order some more yarn. I have this basket that I put all my stuff in. I ordered some yarn from Sinful Yarn. She had a mystery bag where you got 4 skeins of yarn in a bag, and it was a mystery. It was skeins that didn't quite meet the standard, and so I love a good mystery set. So first we have Princess Pink, then Far Out, this one is Tropical Sunset, and then the last one is Moss. And I think this just got a little bit of pink on it, but these will make a great pair of socks for me. And then I ordered some yarn from Yarn Dragon Fibers. I ordered this sock set. This is the Lime Light Deluxe sock set. The main color is Kaleidoscope and the mini is Limelicious. And the main reason I ordered some yarn from there was I saw a post on Instagram with some stitch stoppers, and I said, I need those. I need those in my life. I love dragons. She had 3 different colors. So I had to get all 3. They had to come home with me. And then she threw in a cute little butterfly. So if you love dragons, go check out her shop. I will link it down below. I love this color, the bright blue and purples. So that is everything that has taken place in the last week. I do want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed and made it this far. I want to do a little subscriber appreciation. So next week I will pull a random comment from the comments, and I will send you this skein of yarn from Big Sky Yarn Co. This is the Fizzle Pop color. So I just want to show my appreciation to everyone that has supported this channel and liked and subscribed and left a comment. So I want to give back to you, and we'll go with this lovely skein of yarn. So leave a comment and tune in next week. Until then, happy knitting!